What's good? Welcome back to the Absolute Power channel. On today's video, we're going to be discussing light skin and dark skin, not versus, because there shouldn't be no competition, especially amongst black people regarding such trivial issues as skin color in the year 2019. Come on, folks. Now, before I get into this video, I still got to thank God for my melanin, because I am a dark-skinned brother, and this dark skin's been very good to me. And not to make this a trivial issue about skin color, because I know it could be a very serious issue depending from people to people. But yeah, man, I'ma just thank God for my melanin, you know what I mean? Because it's been very good to me. And if you're a light-skinned dude or a light-skinned girl out there, I know you got some light skin privilege, and I know you be thankful for those too. So it is what it is, man. Anyway, let me jump into this story real quick, man. I came to Canada at the age of 10 in 94 from the country of Jamaica. You see it, you know? And one of the first person that I met shortly thereafter, a friend, was VJ. He was a light-skinned Trinidadian dude, and you know, he had the wavy hair, the long hair, and all of that. You know, I had the girls wrapped around his fingers, but there wasn't no hate, no jealousy, no envy, and whatever from my side, because I mean, he had a girlfriend, and she would bring her girlfriends around, and we would all be friends. So I mean, that was the logic, you know what I mean? Anyway, moving a little bit forward, I remember in that same school, one day we were going to gym class, and we were gonna go play dodgeball, you know, which was one of my favorite little sports at the time. And I was just breaking out of my shell and whatever, being a young shy guy new to the country and all that. And I was happy making a little bit of noise, and the white teacher came over to me and he was like, "Shut the fuck up, you little monkey." Anyway, man, yeah, I had to kind of deal with that. It's been a long time, you know, so I can't even remember my exact reaction at the time and such, but it's something that whatever I had to deal with. I don't think I really took it too rough and whatever, you know what I mean? Because I was a big, strong kid and whatnot. But anyway, man, moving a little bit forward, when I got to high school, I remember I took an African history class, and that really opened up my eyes a little bit, because that was the first time I got a formal education about slavery and all the injustices that was done to black people, and also some of the colorism that the slave masters would practice, you know, as far as dealing with the house Negro and the field Negro, right? So when I would leave my class soaking up all that knowledge and walk through the hallways of the school, I could understand how some black youth would basically be a little bit bitter and angry towards other people because we were kind of done wrong. And especially when you learn about that from the age where I did, which was as a teenager, you know what I mean? Like, you having to deal with people, you're not an adult basically, right? So you were having to deal with whether people are laughing, whether people cracking jokes at you and such like that. I can't even recall issues like that at all in high school, because like I said, I was a big black guy. Nobody wanted to mess with me. Even from high school, I remember another Trinidadian friend, but these were black guys. There were two brothers, you know, they had came up and just had started going to my high school. And about a year later, we became friends. But this guy would always just tell the stories like, "Yo, man, when I first saw you, I'm like, yo, bro, that dude right there, we gonna have problems. We gonna have issues, you know?" But like I said, man, people would always look at me like that in a way, but it was never that. I'm a good, humble dude. I never really had to fight, because a lot of people would be out of their mind just to even mess with me, as it would seem. And yo, I went along with that. I was good with that, you know? So anyway, but moving a little bit forward, anyway, I had another friend. He was a Spanish guy named Carlos, and he was a, you know what I mean, light-skinned dude, obviously, being Spanish. And yeah, he had the girls wrapped around his finger. And I remember this guy demeanor to his girls, it was a little bit more like hostile, a little bit more, not to say angry, but hostile, I guess, you know what I mean? And I would never necessarily do that. That would never be my game, because you know what, bro? Like, me being a dark-skinned guy, I ain't necessarily no supermodel, so the girls that would kind of give me mutual respect and love, I would give them the same mutual respect and love. Like, I don't go out of my way to disrespect girls just for the fun of it, and like he would probably do, you know what I mean? But hey, that was good for him, bro, whatever, man. But Yeah, man. If you ask me my preference between light skin and dark skin girl, though, it's not like that for me. You know, I already mentioned, bro, I ain't no supermodel. I'm just a regular dude. All I could do for myself is basically, when I'm leaving the house, I present myself to, you know, be the best looking that I could, you know, present myself as well as possible. And that's what I hope from the females that I deal with. As far as them having ambition, being very presentable, I love a girl that's able to dress and carry herself really well. That's what it comes down to with me, man. And the person who's going to show me the most love. I would never necessarily just pick a girl because she's light-skinned. And even so, even if I did like the girl because she's light-skinned, I wouldn't be foolish enough to just say I'm going to flat out be with the girl because she's light-skinned and have to deal with all of her light-skinned drama or whatever. And I'm not attacking light-skinned girls at all. You know, obviously a black girl or a dark-skinned girl could have attitude as well, right? But I'm not gonna pick a dark-skinned girl just because she happened to have like the worst sort of attitude. You know, it doesn't work like that, man. Anyway, bro, I got some more to tell about this issue, but I ain't got too much time, so I just wanted to make a short video, man. Yo, subscribe to my channel, man. Absolute power. Peace.